Ultimately, it's all about your relationship with time and where you base your self-worth on. For years, I lived on a treadmill. Whether I had a full-time job or not, I constantly found things to work on in order to feel productive and that I earned the rest by the end of the day. If you were like me, you would usually end up doing things for the sake of doing things. But that wouldn't fit the definition of being productive, would it? Is your output actually useful? This is why I resonate with the concept of mindful productivity so much from the Nest Lab. Here are the definition. Mindful productivity can be defined as being consciously present in what you're doing while you're doing it, in conjunction with managing your mental and emotional states. Mindful productivity is about calmly acknowledging and accepting your feelings and thoughts while engaged in work or creative activities. To me, that basically means doing things that actually matter. Hopefully you're enjoying that. And that goes back to the point of prioritization before productivity. You want to pinpoint exactly what you're going to do that would have the most useful output. That means you need to have the mental clarity to prioritize, to make decisions, and to actually produce the good work. So how can we be more mindful about what we do? Number one, you want to clarify the outcome and then determine the best input. Best, I define that as the most efficient. So what's the most efficient way to spend your resources that will get you from point A to point B? Number two, you want to decide whether you should do it, schedule it, delegate that, or delete it. Yes, basically the matrix of balancing urgency and importance. And number three, you want to make sure that your environment would facilitate you to do the best work, whether that be physically or emotionally. Is your physical workspace free of clutter, free of distraction? Do you have notifications on or off? Do you communicate with your friends, families, and team members that you're trying to get some deep work done so that they shouldn't disturb you? It takes time to build the muscle of self-awareness, but it's crucial if you want to produce the highest quality work possible. Here are my 3 lessons learned over the years about productivity. Number one, most things actually don't matter, and they have a low return on investment. For example, I spent a lot of time creating Instagram Reels back in the days, and they have a low shelf life, so it's not worth it. And I also spent some time tweaking my Notion templates, which is a common trap that a lot of us fall into. You feel like if I just make it prettier, I will be more motivated. If I just get another formula done, then that would boost my work. Sometimes it can be the case, but oftentimes you are just procrastinating. Just pick one template, stick to it, and then over time when you use it, you will refine that. Basically, you want to be practical. Number two, I think it's important to know yourself. This is what I mean. You want to identify when and how you can get into more deep work sessions. I know that I am an early bird and my best work would be produced between 8 to 11 a.m. That would be my most creative times, and I can strategize, I can write session plans for my clients, stuff like that. And then in the afternoon, I might do some more admin or editing work. It takes some trial and error, but go see for yourself. And number three, I need to constantly remind myself not to tie my self-worth to my productivity. I could rest if I want to right now. I don't need to do a lot of things to feel like I'm worth it, that I earn the rest. And you know that trap, if you keep a to-do list on your phone, there is like infinite amounts of stuff that you can put on the list, but you only have that many hours, right? So it wouldn't make sense to try to check off all the items on the to-do list. And also to-do list wouldn't tell you which things are urgent, which things are important. So it wouldn't work. That's why I try to remind myself, just do 3 things that are important, get them done, and then it will be a good day. But then if I don't get them done, sometimes it's also fine. I can rest a little bit. I deserve a rest. I am a human being, not a human doing. So yeah, I think it's always useful to step back and look at your actions and your desired outcomes. Are what you're doing right now leading you to the outcome that you want? And ultimately, this is what mindfulness is. You want to be more self-aware, and then you want to change course if needed. So yeah, go track how you spend your time for a week, and you will quickly identify the time that you lost and the tasks that you shouldn't be doing. From there, you can better design a game plan to utilize your most valuable resources, your time, your energy, and your attention, the T. If you're interested in finding out more productivity tips to always get the right things done, check out this video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you there.